Hey everybody, decided to make another video showing you how to use EcuFlash to flash a map to your car. You've seen the logging video, and assuming you made some changes to your map and you want to flash them, this is how you do it. I'm in a 2002 WRX, a friend of mine's car who I'm tuning for, and I'll show you how it works. Right now the car is on. I've got my EcuFlash open, no map open yet. So I'll start off, I'll just go ahead and open up the map that I want to flash. And if you notice at the top, these three buttons across the top are grayed out. That's because I still have ROM Raider open. And this is important because there's only one program that can use the COM port at a time. So if you want to use EcuFlash, you need to make sure that ROM Raider is stopped, the logger is stopped, because that's what's using the port right now. So I'll go over here and come over here and hit the stop button up at the top in ROM Raider. And now in EcuFlash you'll notice how these three buttons are now active because the port is available. So I'll turn the car off, and you'll need to connect, this varies on different cars, but on all cars you need to plug in the green test mode connectors to do a flash. That's underneath the driver's side carpet, unless you have like a Legacy GT. I think they're then on the passenger side carpet underneath, but on this car they'll be on the driver's side, up underneath the dashboard. And then this is also in 2003 WRX, which means it needs an additional flash block jumper, the white one. From 03 to 05 they need the white one, 02s need the blue one. And once you have that plugged in, you plug the green test mode connectors together, and this time you can't see it, but I made a little switch that plugs into either end of the green test mode, and then all I have to do is just flip this switch, and whenever that switch is connected, the green plugs are connected. That means I don't have to climb underneath the dash all the time. So everything's connected, the green plugs are together, and I have my flash block jumper. So when I come over to EcuFlash, I've already flashed a few times, so I don't really need to do a test flash, but if it's the first time you're flashing your car, you might want to do this first. And hitting this button here will run a simulated write to your ECU, and it'll tell you if there's any problems, like maybe if the file you have is corrupt, or it's for the wrong kind of car, or whatever problem I have, it EcuFlash will try to stop it. But this time I know it's good, so I'm just going to go straight to the real deal and hit that one, and you get this dialog box that comes up and says press OK to continue if your ignition's already on, which ours is not. It says otherwise connect the green test mode connectors under the dash, which we did. Turn ignition to on and quickly press OK button. And that is correct. You really have to be fast when you do this. Sometimes if you wait too long, you'll turn the ignition on, and if you wait a couple seconds and you hit OK, it may fail because you didn't press it fast enough. So I'll try to hit it quickly this time. Okay, so what it does first is it does a comparison of the map that you're flashing to what's on there, and you can see that everything's pretty much the same except this one little thing that says no, meaning there's only one part of what I'm changing that's different than the stock ECU. You can see how fast that took. It was really quick, because this is an 03, it's a 16-bit ECU. They're not as robust as the 32 bits, and the flashes are a lot faster. So now it says that the operation completed successfully. If you're done with the ECU, turn the ignition off and remove green test mode connector. So we're going to turn the car off and disconnect the green test mode connector, which is my little switch. And now we're good to go. You can go ahead and hit OK here or whatever. Close out of EcuFlash, and now we can start the car back up again. And that's all there is to it. One thing I didn't mention is whenever you turn your key on to do the flash, that's not cranking the car. You want to turn it all the way to the last position before it would be to engage the starter. So like the run position of your car, I think it's called. If you turn it to accessory power, where like your radio will come on and your lights, that's not the same thing. You won't get, the ECU will not have the power to flash unless it's in the run position. And that's how you flash your car with ECU Flash.